What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back after a little 1-week hiatus. Had a busy weekend last weekend, which is the reason why I did not post a video. It's also probably the reason why you clicked on this video right now. We're gonna get to that in just a second. I got quite a few things to update you guys on, and we're gonna cover all of that in this video. Right now, currently, I just took the Miata on a little drive. It's been a few weeks since I've actually driven the car. Just did an oil change on it, cleaned it up, getting it ready to go to Riverside this Saturday. And yeah, just kind of stretching its legs right now. Gonna get a few shots of the car right here real quick and then head back to the house.
Alright, so we kind of skipped the side. A lot of it is very much the same on the other side. This side though is much easier. You just pop a couple bolts. 10 you said?
Yeah.
And then you have access
Move the washer bottle.
to, it's kind of in the dark, but it's right here. 14, and it comes right off. The other side's a little more difficult, it's a little more tight.
Yeah, so basically all we've done so far is we took off the bolts to the lower control arm to drop it out. And now we're gonna hit the top nut on the shock absorber so we can drop the shock out.
And then the opposite side is exactly the same, except this side's a little tighter because the coolant reservoir sits, I guess, a little over the hole, a little more than the other side anyway. But you should have a lot of flexibility in your hoses.
Basically had enough to just get it out of the way. Enough to
yeah, I mean, we're not leaking coolant. We literally just moved it aside. So.
This is where we might want to be careful.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some videos and they just kind of rip it, so. So safety third. $450,000 miles of garbage. It was a mess, but it could be worse.
Alright, so continuing with the Corvette coilover installation today. The other night we got all the stock stuff out and kind of just left it at that. Today we're going to try and get the front coilovers in and maybe the rears as well. I'll put that where it belongs.
Garbage.
Alright, explain what you just did.
So when you have 450,000 mile shocks, you can make them really tiny.
And then just sneak it out of there without taking anything apart.
Yep.
Exactly what we did. Now, can we get the new one in? I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. New ones are pretty short now that I lowered them all the way.
This is almost fully. Honestly. Yeah. We shouldn't have too much trouble.
Got it.
buffering already on too. Yeah, baby.
Alright, we got all the coilovers on. We're just buttoning everything up right now. We're going to put some wheels on, put this thing on the ground, and see how it sits. Eating raviolis, getting an Instagram story?
Yeah.
It feels like it's on coilovers.
Bad way or good way?
No, good way. It's like, it rides pretty smooth for the most part. It's firm when you hit a bump, but like, it's good. Feels good. Front actually looks better already.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna drop a little bit, right?
It's definitely turned into one of those just play with all the cars type day. Jesus.
Well, hello.
Damn, man. Very nice. So just finished up the final touches on Lane's car for Riverside Prep. He brought it back so we could do a little wet sanding and buffing on some of the paintwork to just perfect it. So it is pretty much ready to go for Saturday. Just wanted to bring you guys up to date on some of the other stuff. I did end up buying a new daily last weekend, which is the reason why I did not post a video. I was gone all day on Saturday driving to North Carolina to pick up the car. It is a 2005 BMW 330i with the ZHP package. So I'm going to show you guys the car real quick. I've been driving it all week. It's been pretty great. Nice, quiet, and smooth compared to the Miata. Should make for a fun and nice daily driver. So I do plan on pretty much just enjoying this car as is. I have a couple small things I want to do. I already put clear corners on this weekend. I want to put the OEM projector headlights in it as well, and most likely paint the wheels silver. But other than that, just enjoying it. A couple more quick things before we wrap up this week's video. Miata is ready to go up to Riverside. Look for it if you're going to be there this Saturday. And if not, make sure to follow on Instagram. I'll be posting updates live from the show. And also the Civic project is currently at the tuners, getting the rest of the exhaust work done and the tune finalized. So we have our fingers crossed right now that we're going to be getting it back in time to get it ready to go up to Riverside this weekend. But I think that is just about going to do it for this week's video. Make sure to say what's up if you're going to be in Chattanooga next weekend. Look for a first drive video of the Civic once we get that back, as well as some more installs on the Corvette. We've got angle kits coming. We still got a short shifter to install on it. But for now, I'm going to go have an awesome week, and we will see you in the next one.
Victorious. In this day and age, I got time for innovation. Time to be creative. Time too big to waste on my time on critics hating. Blinded by your opinions to show you I'll just embrace it. Now watch a worldly sunrise up. No daylight savings go nuts when I